Hey Legionnaires, welcome back. We're here with some more Rome 2 action for you today, and today we have a glorious 2v2 siege battle where Armenia and Iceni here are taking on RDI and Pergamon. Some interesting alliances, that is for sure, and I'm sure this is going to turn out to be a very interesting siege. And this siege features none other than Pixelated Apollo himself, so I'm expected to see some great tactics and some great defending here by the one and only Pixelated Apollo. But yes, Iceni already getting straight on in there, no slowing them down as they're sitting in their Levy Freeman here in against Mercenary Axe Warriors. And we'll see how this one goes. Iceni's certainly an interesting faction, not one I often see in siege battles. They're not, I wouldn't have said one of the stronger factions in Rome 2. I certainly don't feel like they're like that great for siege, but we will see how this goes down. Chosen Swordband already in here, losing decisively because of the thrust spear Javi spam here. These guys are literally blossing out the sun with their javelins. Very, very nice. But yes, these Galatian swords here getting some nice cycle charges off onto them, in fact. And actually inflicting a decent amount of casualties here. These Chosen Swordband, a much more elite unit, getting overpowered here by a weaker unit. And this is just what you need as a defender. You've got to get these sort of lucky breaks. And look already, look at that, down to 76 men. And I don't think they probably even killed a single man. 8. They killed 8 more than I thought, to be honest. The Levy Freeman in here as well, losing decisively. Already a nice early start here for like the defenders going really well. Armenia is going to have to pull something out of the bag here and help their ally in this trying time. Already artillery shots coming in here, hitting the Soros spears. And they've actually landed some Hillmen as well. They've snuck in behind this combat here. Galatian swords are now losing, but it doesn't really matter because the Iceni have been weakened enough. But yeah, in goes the Armenian player, and hopefully they can maybe start to turn this fight around a little bit. But yes, if you're enjoying the Rome 2 action and would like to see some more epic siege battles and some bloody choke point fights, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show your support. It really does help out the channel as we work towards 8k subs. But yeah, as you can see here, look at that, already Hillman getting routed. That was impressive, actually. I'm not really sure how they killed all that unit. Was it like by just focusing them down, perhaps? But that was really impressive there by the defenders. They like annihilated that unit. Again, the Hillman here already like defeated. That was pretty damn impressive. Is this gonna be like one of the quickest siege battles we've ever seen? I don't know, it might be. But Levy Freeman here, like already like inside, and they look like they could get like they just could get swamped quite easily as well. I mean, Pergamon right now is just doing an absolute number here on the attackers. It's been impressive. You see the Galatian swords getting in there. They're already trying to get into these Kali Axemen, and again getting in there and overwhelming them pretty damn effectively. Galatian swords here again, winning against Hillman. No surprise there. They need to get these archers into combat. I mean, they are taking out the Pergamon's archers here, which is pretty handy. They could really do with having these elite Persian archers. Maybe focus down some of these units to help out their combats. And what we got in here? Chosen Swordband now getting in here against Mercenary Axe Warriors. I mean, this is good to see that Iceni is getting in healthy, heavy units now. But it might not matter. It really might not matter. I mean, another unit of Chosen Swordband there, beat him back. This one's doing okay, but again, it's still getting hit hard by missiles. You just see like the occasional Iceni warrior here go down to like a volley of javelins or other various missiles. I think they've got slingers back here and archers all ready to get some shots and get some easy kills. But yeah, finally we're seeing Armenia now start to use his archers in this fight here, which is what he really needs to do. I mean, he's nearly committed all of his infantry, actually, which is a little bit worrying, yeah. I mean, all we've got left is noble spears here. We've got chariots. We've got Kali Axemen over here, and we have Cav, Mercenary Cappadocian Cavalry. And there's a Cataphract unit all the way over there. Expensive units I don't really know how they plan to use. Probably should have saved the money and brought more infantry. Balance power really not looking good for the attackers. But yes, if you want to send in your own Rome 2 replays or just any old Total War replays, feel free to join the Discord. The link is down below in the description. Or if you want to get involved in some battles and streams on the channel, then feel free as well to join the Discord. It's where we sort most of our scenarios and battles and streams out. And we are really close to 1,000 members there, so it'd be great to have you there if you want to get involved. Loads of extra added stuff that you can go and check out there on the Discord. The link for that is in the description. But yeah, look at this. Carl the Axeman just being like overwhelmed and beaten back here. These Galatian swords, I don't even want to know how many kills they've got. 107, not too shabby at all. This one 109, yeah, doing well. Carl the Axeman down here, I mean, they are starting to overwhelm and kill off some of these lightly armed troops, but it might be enough, to be honest. There's a lot of like more heavily armored stuff that is like still fine and healthy back here. I mean, these Cappadocians have got in, but what are they going to do? Charge the Gemma spears? And look at this, there's so much in reserve waiting here. Illyrian Marines, Noble Hoplites. I mean, are they going to get rear charge onto these spears? That'll be good. Nice rear charge. I don't think it'll be too damning though, because it's not like it's artillery. It's not like they're just going to wipe out this unit with one cav charge. It'd have to be an exceptional cav charge for that to work. And this Armenian cav all of a sudden in real trouble. But yeah, I mean, to be honest, Pergamon and RDI, some really strong like defensive factions. They're really cheap with units. So in like a low tier game like this, where like no one's really bringing a lot of heavy infantry, this is a great like duo to have, because they can just spam out like really cheap stuff. Illyrian Marines as well, and like throw spears, really cheap, really effective. Galatian swords as well. I mean, obviously you can backfire as well, but if you face the wrong like attackers. But against Armenia and Iceni, like, which Armenia doesn't have great infantry. Carl the Axemen are cheap, but they I wouldn't say they're the best like money for like worth. And Iceni has really expensive infantry, which kind of has to rely on to break through. And like I said, I don't personally feel like they're one of the stronger factions. Armenia certainly relies more on cav than infantry, and this siege, that's not really the way to go. Also, this blobbing here is really bad by Armenian. Just want to do this. Like 4 Carl the Axeman units here tied up, along with a general unit. It needs to somehow maybe. I think the pathfinding maybe be an issue. I think he was trying to sneak around this through this gap, but did just not work. Unfortunately, militia hoplites here being brought forward as well, and also just really like has shown in this battle is how to use missiles as a defender. Like, if you can use missiles well, like, you can get some really good kills, and you can like make a defense much easier on yourself. Like these Galatian swords especially did really well. Also, I mean, Thoros spears and like Illyrian Marines have like a plethora of javelins, so they do really well. They'll like javi and then like kill like 50-60 men, then go into combat, make that job much easier on themselves. I mean, yeah, the chosen sword band here have just not been able to get going. What heroic nobles in here as well somewhere. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Iceni's gone really hard on his heavy infantry, like very heavy infantry, and it's not really worked for him, sadly. Sometimes quantity is needed over quality, and I feel like the quantity has worked well in favor of the defenders here today. I mean, they are winning heroic nobles in areas, but they win like one combat and then lose the next. I mean, I don't think they've got that many kills. 104, they're doing okay, but a lot of these other units over here, they've done alright. Like 135 for an Axe Warrior unit that's still healthy. That's very good. And now, I mean, we've got like an entire Armenian army here being held up by one militia hoplite, which is losing, but it's buying valuable time for the rest of the Pergamon and RDI armies if they wanted to retreat or get reserves up here, or just even just shoot the Armenians with like missile units. So I mean, yeah, great job being done here by the Pergamon player. Illyrian Marines again patiently waiting, and you can see all the javelins being used. They're just going to use all their javelins, get as many kills as possible, get some flanking shots especially. Like you can see now, the Illyrian Marine unit turning, and it's going to Javi again. You can see we'll just get rid of the foliage quickly. You can see that clear line of sight. And it's going to Javi into the side of this Iceni unit right in front of it. And we got slave slingers in it as well, pretty cheap. So they're not even really worth like killing. So they'll just get left on their own to do their own thing. Yeah, these heroic nobles are being beaten by Illyrian noble hoplites, but that's mainly because of slave slingers. Slaves are the undoing of one of the most noble units in Britain. Hoplites here. Keep spearing away, boys. And we've got 2 generals in here as well. We've got a heroic noble general being thrown into the mix. A lot of those axemen are now gone. Actually, no, they're not. They've actually spread out. They have managed to break through. But all they're going to do is just get surrounded here. Like, these Illyrian noble hoplites, they'll get behind them. They're kind of overcommitting. Like, they're like, oh, we broke through. And they'll charge a line like a unit that's quite far back. Like, this unit's not really the front line's possibly second line, maybe even third line of defense. They charge through, just going to get enveloped. And they're dying. So yeah, it was a really brash attack, I feel, from the attackers here. Really went in with maybe a little bit too overconfident, possibly. Certainly archers could have been used a little bit better. But they charged a lot of factions here that have got like really good missile support. It's not worked for them. Cataphracts over here as well. I don't know why they brought them, but yeah, it did not work. Noble spears here as well. Not looking too healthy. I mean, Pergamon, I don't know if this is all he's got left, but he's looking thin on the ground in fairness. I'll give that to Armenia. He is kind of like, Pergamon looks pretty thin. RDI looks like he had more reserves, but that's just when we went back and saw like the Cappadocian Cab break through. It seemed like he had a lot of reserves, but whether he still does, I don't know. The Gemma Spears here. Combat even. I'm surprised against Carl the Axeman. Again, was it worth bringing the catapult? I don't know, really. Or the ballista? I'm not really sure. Brought a lot of added extras. I don't know if it's really worth it. Like cataphracts and ballistas. Oh, this is not good. These heroic nobles, I think they're just getting jabbed in the back by Illyrian Marines, sorry. Instead of getting shot in the back by these archers, they're just shooting straight into the back of this heroic noble, helping to kill it off. I mean, the noble's also killing off the Illyrian hoplites here. Fill the skies indeed with javelins. I mean, it has certainly been filled. Like, I mean, there's still javelins going off here. Illyrian Marines. I mean, these guys have scored a lot of kills. I mean, actually not 13. But yeah, I mean, Icini's not made it past these, like, just off the ramps of the wall. He's really not made it any further than that. It's been a rough game for him. Armenia's made it a little further, but really not. But yeah, plenty of reserves, it seems. We've got archers now getting into combat. Hope they were out of ammo. Don't want to waste any ammo, even if they are losing. Oh, jeez, that poor Pergamese guy there just taking one to the face. Another guy as well. My gosh, these arch towers probably getting more kills than this noble spear unit. That's a bit harsh, but potentially true. These arch towers, or arch towers in Total War, are just brutal. But yeah, it really is looking pretty rough actually for Pergamon. RDI is looking a little bit stronger, but it's honestly because it's just got hordes of slave slingers left. It's actually kind of ended kind of close. And I wonder whether the balance power is just massively in favor of the defenders because they have the numbers. Don't necessarily have the quality, but they have the quantity. Heroic nobles in here trying to kill off these Marines. I mean, I'm sure these nobles have probably got decent 205 kills. Yikes! And they're getting good kills. It's just a shame the original units, like the first wave of units, couldn't get this many kills. Well, bar the Levy Freeman. If they got that, something's definitely going wrong. Again, my spears retreating. Don't know why they're I guess recharge, but it's only archers. not really worth recharging, but there you go. Just need to kill like this general here. Just kill the general of Iceni's, and they'll be fine. I think the general for Persia's dead. He's certainly routed. Little sci-fi over here still going on. Doesn't seem like they're making any progress. Oh, starting to break at 79 men. That's not a high, like, that's not low. So it could be the beginning of the end there, though. And we also got Heroic Nobles. Those ones that have over 200 kills are starting to waver. Are they going to get surrounded? They could do. Got a Slingers here getting chased down by the Marines. These poor Slingers getting butchered. And I'm starting to see Armenia chain route. It's not going to be long, I imagine, until Icenia is doing the same. And again with spears here. Mopping up the remains. And there you go, a costly enemy victory as the attackers just chain around, I think, from army losses. So we'll end the replay and have a quick look at the end results. This was actually from Ruvak May, who was Apollo's teammate. It was from their perspective. So well done to Cyrus and Isaac, who were playing as the defenders. Cyrus and Isaac both in my Discord, representing and doing well for the Papal Legion. Well done to them. But yeah, well done to all of them that played. It's actually pretty close in the end. I didn't think it was going to be as close as it was. From the outset, it did look a bit rough. But yeah, it was an interesting lens for sure. We'll quickly have a look at Ruvak May's army first. Armenia got 149 kills as cataphracts, impressively. I'm surprised he got that many. Elite Persian archers getting 234 kills, 280 for the Persian archers here, 102 for the axemen, 185 again with the Kali axemen here, 210 with another one there. So he did got some pretty good kills with these Kali axemen. But I still felt like they just weren't making much ground, but that's just, I guess, from the battle. I did not even see these scythe chariots in there, but they got 524 kills. I didn't even see them in there. Maybe I missed them, or when they went in early. But they got insane kills. Really well done there by Apollo, getting 524 kills with those chariots. 120 kills with the Chosen Sword Band there. 242 with another one there. Very, very good. 234 with the Heroic Nobles. Some incredible kills, to be fair, with his infantry. It's a shame, like, it's like some of these earlier ones that went in get like 60 kills, 20 kills. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame, but I understand why he brought the Levy Freeman just as like meat shields. But yes, it's a shame that some of these earlier units in here just got wiped out. By like the Javi spam. Cyrus the Great here playing as Pergamon, getting 101 kills with his archers. Most of his Gemma Spears getting over 100 kills, 157, the best there. 186 with his Galatian swords, 195 with another. 229 with the Thoros Spears, 135 with another. And then we have Isaac playing as RDI, getting 104 kills with the Slave Slingers. This is incredible because this is such a cheap unit. 120 kills with Illyrian Hoplites, 134 with the Illyrian Marines, 214 with the another Illyrian Marine here, 190 with the Axe Warriors, 209 here with another one. Very, very well done. 280. Very good. Some really good kills. Isaac and Cyrus getting well over 2,000 kills. But yeah, well done to everyone that took part. It's a very, very close siege. Very competitive. Nice to see Apollo in one of the replays, seeing a true legend of Total War take part and feature on the channel. But yeah, thank you very much, guys, for checking out the battle. If you did enjoy, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment show your support. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.